These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations all around the world, and we're so excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as our science order, but they're more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at Seaworld, we know them as Nalani, Malia, Trula, and Makaya, our killer whale family. Seaworld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. very own health and well-being. One of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we train is a position in which we collect a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to hold ventrally or upside down and present us with their tail feathers, like you'll see Trua demonstrate right here in the center. Not only does this give us a fantastic view of his entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that can easily be seen on the white undersides of his tail feathers. Our veterinarians will collect a sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, we're constantly rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether it's on their backs, their bellies, pectoral flippers, or even on their tails. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one way that we can report them for being calm during a procedure like this, but it's another great way that we can strengthen our relationship with them. Now, collecting a blood sample is just one way to make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We can weigh our whales by asking them to slide their bodies up and onto a giant killer whale-sized scale located in another habitat. In just a moment, you'll see Mikhail demonstrate that right here in the center. You'll notice that a portion of his body, from his dorsal fin, all the way down to his tail flukes, remain in the water. This is called the powerhouse of the killer whale. Very muscular and very heavy. In fact, natural athletic behavior observed in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force that they can turn completely before re-entering the water. So if we want to make sure we're weighing all 6,000 pounds of Mikhail, we can simply ask him to lift his tail up and out of the water. Training this posture ensures accuracy. That way we can make sure our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales maintain a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and amaze our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play. They actually learn a lot by playing. They learn through mimicry and observational learning. From a young age, killer whales learn by playing games like follow the leader with their mother and other whales. Today, we're going to put that to the test with our killer whale family and all of you out in our audience. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Awesome. Everyone over here on the left side of the stadium, go ahead and stand up. You guys are going to be our leader, and Mikhail is going to follow you. Now, when I say go, you're going to spin in a circle 2 times. Ready? Set. Go! And he's got it! Excellent job! You guys so much for participating. So killer whales have excellent eyesight both above and below the water, and they can often be seen fly hopping or jumping out of the water to get a better look at things. We're going to demonstrate that over here on the other side. So go ahead and stand up. You guys are going to be our leader, and Trua is going to demonstrate something called a reach. Extend your left arm out to the side. When I say go, bring it down to your thigh, back up to the sky. Ready, set, go! Excellent signal, everyone. So killer whales will reach for a variety of reasons, whether it's to scratch an itch, stun their prey, or even show off. But more often than not, it's to let everyone know that they have arrived. So here comes Trua. And look at the success of everyone. One more time for Trua and Mikhail. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundreds of pounds of food a day. In the wild, killer whale diets will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on the killer whale population.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.